Hello, my name is Mac, I'm a brewer. Did I mention I got a new bike? I really like putting it together with my son. I've never had a new bike, not one in a box that you have to put together. Oh, it's fantastic. As well as that, I really like making stupid videos to send to my friends. It's just to make them laugh, such as this.
Here's one for you. Oh. Ooh.
Back at the cuttings again. And oh, look at this. I'm leading again. Once again, we're in Portland, in Dorset. Yeah, I'm going to double speed placing the quick draws, because while it's very important, it's not that visually stunning. Oh, geez. Pull your trousers up, son, and your harness. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is there going to be loads of interesting facts about quarrying and Portland cement in this one? No. But there is going to be loads of interesting facts about Portland. Oh, here we go. The Isle of Portland is a tide island. It's 4 miles long and 1.7 miles wide. I'm not sure who I got to film this, but I obviously told them it's very important to get the feet in shot. And the southernmost tip of the island of Portland is Portland Bill, and it lies 8 kilometres or 5 miles south of the resort of Weymouth, and it is the southernmost point of the county of Dorset. Interesting.
Yeah. Well done, Matt, you're doing really well.
Nice bit of encouragement from Andrew there. I'll tell you what, that does work. It's good when your feet grip. It's not so good when they don't.
Don't worry, Matt, you're doing alright.
Yeah, I have to admit that did shake me up a little. But I had some good solid handholds and they stopped me from falling. Oh, what sort of egomaniac am I? I haven't even mentioned, look, up there, well, you would have noticed, the person in red, that's Paula. She's from Seville, in Spain. I've just reviewed that and I've managed to get somewhere in the middle of Seville and Seville. Pretty amazing. The novelist and poet Thomas Hardy used to call the Isle of Portland the Isle of Slingers, because the inhospitable Portlanders would throw stones at strangers. But there has been inhabitants on the island for thousands of years. The Romans called the place Vindilis. Watch this. Mantle? No, cycling. There we go. Lovely.
It's when so it's when the climber is on the inside, climber ropes on the inside, belayer is on the outside. And obviously it means that then... Oh, remember the quick draw. Sorry, not you.
Yeah, that confused me somewhat. I'm at the top. What quick draw? Smuggler's Cave. Oh, drip con. Wow, how far does this go? I don't know, but that's far enough for me. Look at this. Toothless. In progress. There's loads. Back to the climbing. We have Emma on the left and Stefan from Romania on the right.
And it's, yeah, a bit higher.
If you could get it higher up, there's a even better one. Bit higher, bit higher. Oh, you got 5 centimeters, and then it's there. Look at Stefan's right foot here. It's like a ballet dancer on point. That's fantastic. Yeah, so he's talking Romanian and then said Tohu. Andrew's coaching Emma on the left, and I think he does an excellent job here. Listen.
The left higher before you go up to the right. Minimal. Put your left beer like 6 inches higher. Not very far at all, on that ledge. There. Yeah, that ledge. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now put your right up.
Oh, lovely.
This is great progress. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
go on, do
yeah.
it.
Go for it, go for
Go
it.
for it.
Push your knee forward.
Remember. Nearly.
Yeah, you got it.
That's flexible. Lovely.
Nice.
Well done, Emma. A word that is incorrectly associated with Portland is tombolo. But don't get confused and don't get embarrassed in front of your friends by saying that it is, because it isn't. Portland, like I've said, is a tide island. Chesil Beach is the tombolo. What is a tombolo? It's a spit joined to land at both ends. So that's Chesil Beach.
Just sort of go with your right hand and then hold the grips, I guess. Matt, do you know the reason you don't know the time? It's 10 past 3. You don't know the time.
Why?
You watched it in my pocket just then.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about that.
I think you deserve it. It's good.
Yeah, I'm happy that. I felt like...
Nice, well done, Stefan.
Okay. I think sometimes just even making next move is often progress. Yeah. How long was that? Crack on, man.
Once again, Andrew volunteers me to lead. I'm not really complaining. I was the one that picked the route.
Right, I was like, it's too late now to ask your name. I go to Dorset place a couple of times. I can. Yeah, I think pretty close.
Second clip in, and I'm fairly safe. That's good. It might look like it, but I'm not ice climbing.
Yeah? Let me know. Yeah, let me know if you wanna rest. Yeah.
Get ready. You're about to witness history. My first lead whipper. I did try again, but after that fall, my heart wasn't really into it. It was also a little cold and my hands were losing the ability to grip. Oh yeah, excuses. All right, I wussed out. I totally wussed out. I couldn't do it.
First one, see.
someone who didn't wuss out though. Zach here. Oh, Tenacity is his middle name. No, it's not. I'm just saying that. Look at him go. He's like a rat up a drain pipe.
Nice one, Zach.
And look who's just creeping into shot here. Another person with Tenacity for a middle name. Yep, it's Ella. She's from the United States of America.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm so pumped.
Zach may be pumped, but he's not giving up. Just like Manchester Orchestra, he'll shake it out.
If you want to clean it, yeah. Those are my two quick draws, but yeah. No, clean it, that'd be awesome. Cheers. And keep the rope, because that's powerless.
Oh, please, yeah, don't bin it. Keep it.
I love the little tap that Ella gives to that little potential foothold there.
As long as you step over the rope, that's fine.
But there's not a lot to put your feet on.
As long as you go over.
Nice one, Zach.
You alright? Yeah. Oh, just go leg. Yeah. Supposed to have a good leg to stand on to the right one to get through. It's a good leg to stand on. There's only like another 2 meters.
Just down there, you've got a massive boulder field. So if you want a boulder, that's where you go. There are some people down there bouldering, but they look tiny. They're like ants. Why is it always ants? The people look like ants. I don't know. Look, the sun's starting to go down. Get towards the end of the day. But that's not going to stop anyone. We can eke out some more of that twilight and carry on going upwards. What a place. Look at this. Lovely. I may be wrong because I'm never that good at looking at the rock facts guides, but I think that Ella on the left is going up chips with everything, whereas Alistair on the right in the red is going up quality family day, which is what Zach led. So he took the rope up and Alistair's top roping now. He's got the safety of the rope above him. Ella, on the other hand, she's carrying on my route. She's still leading. It's a scary old business.
Alistair.
Ella.
No.
No, if I go this one. Yeah, smear. And then reach. Maybe. That's it. Yeah. That looks good. Can you match feet?
Amazing.
Okay.
Nice one, Alistair.
Alistair's fast, eh?
This doesn't look like somebody who wants to come down.
This gives you a bit of perspective on how high this route is, and how high up Ella is. Look at Andrew down there. He's the one that's belaying her.
Will you give me a... Yeah?
That looks so much more scary when you're up level with them.
It shows how high they are.
Mm.
There is no let up in Ella. She just doesn't give up.
Nice.
That's stamina.
That looks nice.
That's some really good endurance.
That finished me once I'd fell, or once I'd fallen. I wasn't having much fun after that. And then my hands were really cold.
Oh, excuses, excuses.
I love
People walking and
bouldering pads, just like rectangles walking on. Like when you get a Stanage and there's you're over the other side and there's loads of people walking, there's just silhouettes of rectangles with legs. It's great.
Ella's still going.
Nice one, Ella. Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome.
Now Paola's having a go on Quality Family Day. Oh, she's stripping the route too. So she's taking off all of her equipment. I like the little signal to her belayer there. Kimberlin. That's slang for strangers who live on the island but are not from the island. You ain't from round here, are you, boy? What amazes me is the population of Portland is 13,417. That's smaller than my hometown. Although geographically, it's way bigger. It's got a lot more to climb. I'm trying to think what I would climb in Whitney. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe there's a few old Cotswold stone walls that you could have a go on. But I have looked around town. There's a few places. The town hall, but I don't know whether the town council will take too kindly to some weird old guy just shimmying up the corner of their building. I might have something to say about that.
I don't know. I'm never that good with French.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The bouldering place.
Yep.
No, but Guy. He was in the Black Volvo. Left. He's definitely going down.
It surprised me that it was so mild down in Portland. But statistically speaking, Portland usually only ever has 6 days that are below 0 degrees Celsius. That's in a year.
Nice one, Paola.
I would imagine that's one of the contributing factors to why Portland is home to some of UK's rarest wildflowers, liverworts, lichens and mosses. What's a liverwort anyway? Am I even pronouncing that correctly? I'm pronouncing it like I pronounce wort at work at the brewery. You have wort there. I've never wanted to call that wort. Maybe it's liverwort. But I never want to associate a drink with like a bad skin condition, so I've always called it wort. Yep, turns out I'm right. Even in the UK and the US versions of the word, it's liverwort. And that's what they look like. When it comes to wildflowers, I'm sure there's many horticulturalists. There we go. So there's many of them that would be quite familiar with the fact that Portland has autumn lady tresses, common bird's foot trefoil, horseshoe vetch, and let's not forget, Portland spurge.
Estupendo.
Did you hear that? Oh, he's Spanish. Estupenda, which means marvellous, and not to be confused with maravillosa, which means stupendous. Man, if I didn't do Duolingo, I'd sound like a total idiot in Spanish. Idioma. Yeah, I know, that's not idiot in Spanish, that's language in Spanish. Oh, meta. But that's not my goal. I'm not doing a great job of filming this because I'm trying to explain to Grant how the Petzl connector just works.
So you take that off,
Yeah.
clip that on, and if you hold, no, I'm not even recording, hold that,
Yeah.
you can pull that in and get yourself closer, or you go like that and it pushes away. So you get the perfect.
Yeah, as fascinating as that is to listen to. I haven't mentioned, we've got on the right Ella, and on the left, I think that's Luke. If you're not Luke, I do apologise.
I thought it was going to be a lot colder today.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't going to be climbing that much.
That's because I didn't know the fact that Portland only ever gets 6 days of frost a year, but I do now. So with the mild weather and the wild flowers, it makes Portland the perfect habitat for half of Britain's 57 species of butterfly, which includes the silver-studded blue butterfly. What a beauty. Do you know Portlanders associate rabbits with bad luck? So much so, they won't even use the word rabbit. They use underground mutton, long-eared furry things, or just bunnies. But there's no written record of this superstition before the 1920s, and it is believed that it comes from quarry workers, because they would see rabbits emerging from their burrows immediately before a rockfall. And so they would blame them for the increased risk of dangerous, sometimes deadly landslides. So if a rabbit was seen in a quarry, the workers would go home for the day until they could be assured of the safety of the area. I like that story. Even today, older Portland residents are offended, and sometimes for the benefit of tourists, by the mention of rabbits. And in October 2005, Aardman Animation, who'd made the film The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, I'm thinking about this, like, what do they do for the posters around Portland? They thought about changing the name Rabbit to the nickname Jackadoodle, or the lesser known nickname of Noodle Poodle. In the end, they replaced the film's title with the phrase, "Something bunny is going on." That's kind of charming that they would do something like that for just over 13,000 people, or 13,417 to be precise. So did they have someone that knew? I'd never heard this before in my life. Portlanders, rabbits, Never even crossed my mind. I can't find a picture of this poster at all though. So I wonder if that's an urban myth. Is it just propagating through the time? Who knows? You might be thinking, well, this wall doesn't look like there's any handhold whatsoever. And you'd be right. But that doesn't faze Inca. Well, you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race and leaves you without egg on your face. But there's no way that you could go up this bit fast. Look at it, there's nothing to hold on to, there's nothing to even stand on. But she's still going for it. Awesome.
Andrew. If it was like it was in Oxford, but someone, I can't remember who it was that we saw back at the sports centre. I think after everyone had left, there was someone. What? Right. Did you rock dry out? Oh, we went to some climbing centre and it was rubbish. Oh no, what's your name?
If you don't fall off a couple of times while you're climbing, you're perhaps not trying something that's hard enough for you. Quick disclaimer, we're not professional climbers. If you want to learn climbing properly, go to your local climbing centre and get a professional to teach you how to climb. Don't take any tips from us because they're probably not tips and they might endanger your life. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you click the like. If you didn't, don't click the dislike. Is there a dislike button? I think there is.
That just blank. Like, how on earth?
I saw a guy on something up there that just he was just, yeah. I mean, that doesn't look particularly real.
Oh no.
I don't know how one transforms into the other, but I think it does. Okay. And it makes sense.
Did you all come up from there?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm afraid not. Okay, I'll go down first and I'll recap and you at the bottom. Put a boulder pad there. Oh.
You're probably thinking, what was Guy doing? Is he still staring at the mirror? No, he was down in the bouldering field. And a good old boulder. Is that a verb? And this is pretty much it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Until next Sunday, I'll leave you with Guy and this boulder.
Yeah, you got it. Want to say something to the camera?
What's it all about?